Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the Wisco Boater channel, and my name is Chad, and this is the first episode of the Bosun 11. There's not going to be any building done in this episode, but I'm going to show you the little shop here that I'm going to be building this boat in over the winter. It is the end of, getting to be the end of November at this point. I was hoping to be started on it by now, but the last few weeks I have been working on a Remington torpedo heater that my dad gave me. And this torpedo heater was sitting in his outdoor shop for probably about 10 years and hasn't been used at all. So the last 3 weeks I've been working on figuring out how to fix that and replace some parts and getting it going. So here's a quick video, or here's a quick segment of the Remington being fired up for the first time. All right, I've been messing around with this for 2 to 3 weeks now. I replaced the igniter, which is right there. Probably didn't have to replace that, but I dropped it when I took it off and cracked the housing. So that got replaced. I put a new spark plug in, I put a new photo cell in, put a new fuel filter in, and took the air pump apart, cleaned that all up because the fan didn't want to operate, filled it up with fuel. Smells like kerosene. So that is a Remington HH70T KFA, 70,000 BTUs. I'm not going to use it in this little shop, but when the boat gets moved out to the garage, I'm going to have something to heat that. You know, I got a 2.5 car garage, 70,000 BTUs will heat that space easily to 65, 70 degrees, even on the coldest days. So right now, I'll just show you around this little shop that I'm going to be working on the boat in over the winter. So where I was just standing is in front of this workbench here. This workbench is actually, I built this for work, and this will be transitioning back and forth between lab use for my work projects and plans placement holder and some other woodworking activities. I did hang the general drawing up here just for reference, easy to look at. The other plans are going to be laid out on this table. They're a little bit big for this table. You can see I just got them pushed around the backside there. So I'll just have to kind of work on those, work around those as needed. This shop is 12 feet long this way, and it's about 8 feet wide that way. So the plan is to have the transom on that end and then the bow on this end. And the floor, flat surface, I'll be able to frame the boat up after I move all this stuff out. There'll be space in the garage for these things here in a few weeks. So the snowblower will go out there and the table saw will go out there. That shelf probably will have to go as well. That's the plan at this point anyway, to build it on this floor, transom on that end, bow on this end, so we can still walk through right here. The bow will curve in right there, and we'll still have plenty of space to get in and out. That goes into the kitchen, and that door goes into the garage. So this is my little workshop space. This is where I built the tugboat last year. The tugboat was only 9 feet long. This boat being, I believe, 11'3" length overall with a 48-inch beam. So there's space. It's going to be tight, but there is space to do it, to build it upside down on this floor. I do have a little space heater here that will keep this room nice and warm when I need it. But for now, as I'm reviewing plans, and I need to go make a run for some wood, and you start with making the frames. So frame 1, 2, 3, and the transom. These plans are old, really, really old. So all these frames call for the wood code P, which is Piranha pine. Now, I'm not going to use piranha pine. It's an extremely endangered species, so I'm not going to try and seek that out in order to build a little wood boat. So I probably will just stick with SPF for everything that's coated piranha pine. So, and then so there's a piece of the transom, the panel is made out of plywood. So I got to figure out my widths and lengths. Looks like the longest piece here is 4 foot 2 inches. So what I'll probably do is just see if I can find some 5 or 6 foot pieces of 2x6 SPF, and then some shorter pieces of regular 2x4 SPF as well. And might try to find some 1x6, because some of these thicknesses for the joints are 3/4 inches. So actually, looking at the thicknesses, most of them are 3/4 inch. So I'll probably end up buying more 1x6s than 2x6s. So, but yeah, that's it. Just a real short video here to show my shop that I'll be working on this project in over the winter, at least for the first part of the winter, until it gets to the point where I got to turn it over and take it into the garage. And yeah, the next episode will be cutting some wood. So hope you enjoyed this short video, and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, send me some comments. And if you got any questions or comments about this shop, my work area, happy to hear from you. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on the Wisco Boater channel. Happy boating.